Now, my family, I have been watching the Heart of Invictus documentary, and it is emotional. Emotional and also full of moments of happiness and joy. And my family, one of the moments that I do love, of course, has to do with seeing Meghan. I mean, my family, look at that. Look at that. You know, as they were basically on a meeting preparing for the Invictus Games. You know, my family, wow. Meghan is so gorgeous. Meghan is so gorgeous. I mean, wow. You know, I love looking at Meghan Markle. Oh my God, Harry, you're a lucky man. You are a lucky man. Harry, you're a lucky man. And my family, I just love to see Meghan Markle. I love seeing her. And whenever you look at her, I mean, she's so gorgeous. And she radiates so much joy in my family. And my family, I love seeing Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, of course. And my family, there is something that I want to discuss. I want to talk about what we call selling out your own people, your own person. My family, as I've always said, there is no sadder thing than seeing a person of color being used as part of the establishment, the media agenda of attacking Meghan Markle. My family, the world has paid attention and has seen the racism that Meghan has endured. So what does the media do? They've decided to once again pit people of color against each other. My family, there is no worse thing than that. There is no worse thing than that. And it's high time people of color, women of color, refuse to be used as part of the agenda of the racist UK media to attack Meghan Markle. It's high time they say no to being used. Now, my family, why am I talking about this today? I speak of this because once again, you had Good Morning Britain that platformed Piers Morgan to abuse Meghan on a daily basis and has now platformed other individuals to attack Meghan Markle. They had a segment about the Invictus Games. And basically, here is what they were asking. Is this a new dawn for the couple, Harry and Meghan, or a PR disaster? When talking about, the heart of Invictus. My family, first of all, let me just start by saying this. We know the royal family has made deals with the press to protect the heir Prince William. The tabloids have so much dirt on William and Charles that they practically own them. They're angry that they have no dirt on Harry or Meghan to be able to own them, to control them, to get them to hand over the kids to the media so that dirt on them is kept quiet. They don't have dirt on Harry and Meghan. And my family, they have smeared Harry and Meghan for years now, for many years. And despite all the smear campaign, guess what? The Heart of Invictus documentary shows us the enormous level of respect veterans who are wounded, sick, injured have for Prince Harry. I have seen that respect. They love him and they support him despite all the smear campaign. I mean, my family, if the smear campaign had worked, nobody would want to be associated with Harry and Meghan. But look at Heart of Invictus. Look at different charities. They want to be close to Harry and Meghan. In fact, when the royal family were stripping Harry and Meghan of their the charities that they are patrons of, some charities were like, no, 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 we want to keep Harry. We want to keep Meghan. Because they know the impact that Harry and Meghan bring to those charities. They know that for a fact. Because Harry and Meghan have enormous star power and they are genuine in what they want to do. I mean, Harry has always been vocal. I want to serve. I want to always serve. So my family, the smear campaign orchestrated by the royal family, by William, Charles, Kate Camilla, and UK media towards Harry and Meghan has been an utter failure. Only racists have been easily brainwashed to hate on Harry and Meghan. But sadly, there are those people of color who my family have sadly sold their souls to be used to attack Meghan Markle, a woman of color. It is so sad, my family. It is so sad. I mean, how many have watched that movie, Django Unchained? How many have watched that movie? My family, it's an interesting movie, and the main character is Jamie Foxx, Django, basically. And then there is this character called Samuel L. Jackson, who plays Samuel L. Jackson. I mean, the character is basically a representation of how people of color were used to cause harm to other people of color, to their own people. And my family, sadly, that did not end during slavery. It continues even to this day. The fact that Good Morning Britain brought two women of color on Good Morning Britain and put them against each other, with one attacking Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. My family, it shows us that the agenda of dividing people of color and using them to attack each other has never really stopped. It continues even to this day. And my family, I want you to see exactly what was said by Ayman Ayton, who basically is more of like the character played by Samuel L. Jackson, in Django. Someone who will sell out our own kind, our own people, just for 30 pieces of silver. My family, and I say this with so much sadness. I say this with so much sadness. It's high time that women of color refused to be used by tabloids to further their agenda. Because right now, my family, after everything that has happened, clearly, UK media are walking a tightrope. They're afraid of being accused of continuing to be racist towards Meghan Markle. And that's why they've decided to try a new strategy on TV to pit people of color against each other. My family, please, 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 don't allow yourself to be used. It's so sad that Ayman Ayton has allowed herself to be used. Money truly corrupts people. Some people, not all, some. And Ayman Ayton is one of them. My family, now please kindly hear what was said on Good Morning Britain, kindly. Please kindly look at this.
For Harry, it does remind me of why I used to like him in the first place. It was very inspirational.
Wait. First of all, don't tell me that you liked him and then you change your mind later on. That's nonsense. Listen, I've always liked Harry and Meghan and I have never ever changed my mind. Irregardless of all this smear campaign, irregardless of the hate campaign that basically happens every day. Negative articles are written about Harry and Meghan on a daily basis. And regardless of all that, I have never wavered in my support of Harry and Meghan. Not even once. Not even once. So, Iman, don't tell me, I used to like Harry. You did not. You did not. You like the money you are offered by Good Morning Britain to come over there and attack Harry and Meghan. That's what you like. That's where your loyalty lies. Please, stop fooling us. Stop, 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 stop. And my family, continue hearing this, please.
I'll give him that. But in terms of the rebrand, I don't actually think it's going to work. In terms of the damage, I think that's already been done.
Does Meghan appear in it?
So far, we haven't seen her. No. So it looks like it literally is just very much him. And I think that works for their brand because, again, you almost have this kind of interesting dichotomy of this couple that is one celebrity and two royalty. And it's almost as if these kind of opposite worlds are coming together. And with Harry, we get this kind of moment where we just get to focus on the royalty, just get to focus on who he is, and just get to focus on him and his brand. And I think that will be helpful for them both moving forward.
Iman,
my family, do you see how these individuals are brought there to try and spread this narrative that it's better for Harry and Meghan to live separate lives? You know, my family, I showed you the clip of Meghan, being in the heart of Invictus Documentary on purpose. I showed you that on purpose. Not because I like to see Meghan Markle, but I showed you that on purpose. My family, I showed you that on purpose. Because, my family, we are seeing how the media is trying so hard to cause a divide between Harry and Meghan. By being like, oh, you know what? You two come from different worlds. Yes, my family, Harry and Meghan come from different worlds. But Harry has always said this: whatever my wife and I do together, we do together as a team. Whatever we have to face, we face it together as a team. At the end of the day, I choose her and she chooses me, my family. And therefore, you have seen that Meghan is part of even organizing the Invictus Games. Meghan attended a meeting with Invictus Games organizers. She was there, helping to prepare for the Invictus Games. That is Meghan. That is Meghan. That is both Harry and Meghan working together behind the scenes. Harry told us even in the Card magazine article, my wife and I, we share an office. And that is very true. So my family, this attempt at saying that, you know what, we get to see royalty when Harry speaks at the heart of Invictus. My family, what I saw there is a veteran, someone who has served. That is what I saw, and wants to help fellow veterans. That's what I have seen. Harry, the founder of the Invictus Games, that's what I've seen with my own two eyes. Harry helping out the other veterans, creating these amazing games from veterans who are injured, sick, men and women who have served their countries, creating these games and bringing them together to help them heal through different sports. That is what I've seen. So my family, what kind of nonsense is Iman saying by saying that, Meghan is about celebrity, and we saw Harry, there being all about royalty. And I feel like that's also important. Stop trying to split Harry and Meghan, Iman. It won't work. You can say it in your words, but it just ain't gonna work. The media, the royal family, have been trying for years to split Harry and Meghan, and they have failed. For years now. It's been 7 years. And they continue to try. And guess what? You'll also continue to fail. You'll never ever succeed in destroying Harry and Meghan's marriage. My family, they're so hell-bent in trying to get, Prince Harry to separate himself from Meghan Markle. My family, that's what they've been trying to do for years. And for years, guess what? They failed. They failed. My family, continue hearing this, please.
Meghan in our minds, don't we, with the Invictus Games, because it's when the public first saw them as a couple.
Yeah,
she arrived there and did it. Is this a positive step forward? Can this rehabilitate them?
I think it's a huge step forward, but I think it's interesting to think about this term of rehabilitation because what they've done so far, make no mistakes, they've been incredibly successful. I mean, Spare is the fastest non-fiction book of all time. Meghan's podcast was #1 in 6 different countries, award-winning. Everything they do has had huge impact.
With all due respect.
My family, first of all, I like what, the other commentator is saying, what TIWA is saying, my family. I like what TIWA is saying. She's basically speaking facts, my family. That's what she's doing. And my family, I hope she never ever changes. I hope she's not corrupted by the UK media. My family, UK media want to use this narrative. Will this rehabilitate Harry's image? The same media that have smeared Harry and Meghan's name are asking whether the heart of Invictus Documentary will help rehabilitate Harry's name or image. My family, don't they understand? Don't they realize that the smear campaign has been an utter, complete failure? The smear campaign towards Harry and Meghan has been an utter and complete failure. And they know it. And that's why they continue with the smear campaign. To try and force Harry and Meghan to come and speak with the media that have abused them. To get Harry and Meghan to wine and dine with their abusers. I mean, recently, they have been trying to get Prince Harry, my family. They have been trying to get Prince Harry to come and wine and dine with them. Even telling him, Harry, if you give us Archie a little bit, things will go well for you. Hand over your kids. That's what they've been saying just recently, my family. You'll get good press. They've been asking Prince Harry. And they're never going to get that. With Harry, he'll never ever sell out his own kids for good press or for anything. He'll never ever do that. And when will the media ever understand that? My family, Prince Harry and Meghan, their image is good in the eyes of the global world. Is good. Only in Britain, where some racists have been brainwashed into hating Harry and Meghan because Daily Mail, the Sun Tabloid, the Rothmeyers and Murdochs are telling people to hate them, or even the royal family, William, Kate, Charles, Camilla, are telling people to hate Harry and Meghan. And like them, some people have not been brainwashed with that agenda. Prince William and Charles' agenda. Some people like me have not been brainwashed. You who are watching have not been brainwashed. My family. So to use this term of rehabilitation, Harry's image is good in the eyes of the global world. People who are not brainwashed by the UK media. To those racists who have been attacking them and smearing their names on a daily basis, they're the ones who want Harry to come back begging them on his knees to come back and beg to, to wine and dine for good press. Harry ain't never doing that. Harry is not going to do that. And it's high time the carnival, also called experts, understand that Harry is not going to be doing that. Whining or dining with his abusers. And my family, please kindly continue hearing this, my family.
everything they do
But
has had
it was dropped.
huge impact.
With all due respect,
No, I think that was actually that was a decision. That podcast was hugely successful. Even the CEO of Spotify, it wasn't dropped. It was a mutual decision. Even the Obama stopped working with. It wasn't dropped. It was a mutual decision. They stopped working with Spotify. When you've got something that successful, you might want to shop it around. Exclusivity is not always helpful. Even the Obamas did the same thing. They stopped working with Spotify.
No, she's got a point. Surely Spotify would have clung onto the contract and said, "Whoa, we're quids in with this. We're not letting it go."
They might not have been able to. It's that successful. And also, Archwell is its own independent entity. They're able to shop things around, but the numbers don't lie. That podcast was #1. It unseated Joe Rogan, which was top of the charts for 3 years.
Let's talk about this documentary, because what's interesting is...
My family, numbers don't lie. Meghan's podcast archetypes, it beat Joe Rogan's. And that is a fact. Numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. Yes, the contract was not renewed. But guess what? Based on what even I have learned myself, my family, Spotify has been having problems, my family, with their podcast divisions. They've been having huge problems, financial problems, my family. That's what you won't be told by the lazy so-called reporters at Good Morning Britain. Just go and Google yourself. The problem at Spotify, the problems at Spotify with their podcasting division. Just go and Google that and find the answer to exactly, what I'm basically, saying, what I'm telling you right now, my family. They have been having problems with their podcasting divisions. And my family, UK media, they want so badly for Harry and Meghan to be painted as failures, to be seen as failures. Well, guess what? That ain't going to happen. That is not going to work. Harry and Meghan are a huge success and they've accomplished so much. So guess what, UK media? Harry and Meghan won't ever come kneeling on their knees to beg you, oh please, give me good press. Oh please. They won't ever do that or sell their souls to the racist UK tabloid press. Harry is never ever doing that, and Meghan will never ever do that. It's high time they get that into their heads. My family. Also, please kindly hear this.
Somebody, you came in specifically this morning because you're anti them as a couple and what they've done and the image that they presented. And you've almost been brought round, I can tell. It's coming up as a very positive vibe.
No, it really doesn't. Like I said, again, the biggest issue is centred around the fact that they've almost kind of done this weird transition from full-blown royalty to full-blown celebrity. And so as much as these things are really helpful, like this particular documentary, it doesn't negate the fact that the damage has been done. There will be forever a cohort within the UK and abroad that will forever associate this couple. Let me just finish, please. They will forever associate this couple with insincerity, betrayal, and fueling the culture wars. And that is the issue.
I don't think that's true at all, because we only have to look at how respected they've been by their peers. I mean, just this past weekend, we saw Meghan's mum photographed with Kim Kardashian.
Which is a celebrity move for Harry.
My family, what's the problem with being a celebrity? What's the problem? My family, the role experts and carnival of so-called experts are always of the belief that somehow royalty is above celebrity. Once again, putting people who basically are enjoying unearned wealth and privilege on a pedestal above others who have earned what they have. For example, Kim Kardashian, my family. Her entire family are extremely rich and they love each other. I don't know why some people have been, angry towards the Kardashians, my family, but to me, what I like about them is how they love each other. For example, when one member of their family has a problem, they all come together to help each other out. And I love that. In their own family, in the farm, you don't get that. You don't get that. In fact, even when I watched the Harry and Meghan, no, not the Harry and Meghan documentary, The Heart of Invictus, when I watched The Heart of Invictus just a few hours ago, my family, when I was watching, I seem to recall Prince Harry saying that my family, when he experienced trauma and suffering, he was on his own. He was on his own. you know? And my family, this so-called Iman person, this sellout called Iman, is trying to say that Harry and Meghan are liars. My family, what have they lied about? What have they lied about? What? What? My family, it's easy to call someone a liar. But then when you tell them to say, give examples of a lie from Harry or Meghan, you won't get anything from them. You won't. You won't. Because my family, even in the court, in Harry's court case, what's the Mirror? Even the Mirror, as a defense, it said members of the royal family have been leaking against Harry. They used that as a defense. And my family, Prince Harry's problem was that the royal family were actively leaking anti-Harry and Meghan stories to the media. That is what Harry had a problem with what the royal family was doing to him. And to Meghan, my family, they were leaking negative stories about him and Meghan to the press through nameless and faceless sources. And he said, what I'm saying to you here, you can see my face, you can see my mouth. And my words, they come from me, not through nameless, faceless sources. And the Mirror, in its court case, that Harry had filed against the Mirror, they admitted that members of the royal family have been leaking against Harry, confirming exactly what Harry said. So what did Harry do? Who did Harry betray? When you tell the truth about someone, you are not betraying anybody. My family. But in the world of the UK royal family, the firm, lies and manipulations are the order of the day. Making deals with UK media is the order of the day, the business, the agenda. And they hate it when anyone refuses to be a part of those agendas. They are dealing with the press. I mean, the royal family told Harry, play the game and your life would be easier. Harry told them, I ain't playing the game, the same game that killed my mother. He told them. Harry has gone on the record and said, I would much rather be destroyed by the press than play the game that my brother was playing, briefing against him and Meghan. So, Iman, where did Harry lie? Where? The tabloids themselves, if you read tabloids and believe what they say, they themselves, the Mirror, as a defense, they said the royal family were leaking stories about Harry. As a defense. So, where did Harry lie, Iman? Why did Harry deceive people? And my family also, what's wrong with being a celebrity? What's wrong? My family, what's wrong with that? Even let's discuss that even. What is wrong with being a celebrity? What's wrong? What's wrong with that? My family, they seem to put royalty on a pedestal. People who have unearned wealth and privilege, whereby who becomes king depends on who comes out first from his mother's womb. People who, Charles is getting a pay raise. The guy is a billionaire. And apparently we are told that, hey, look, we need to put royalty. Royalty is above celebrity. Celebrities go out there and they work. Kim Kardashian works. She has companies. Kris Jenner works. My family. They work. I respect their hustle. How they've worked, my family. I respect that. And they're billionaires, my family. They're billionaires. I mean, if you count the wealth of each member of the Kardashian-Jenner clan, it amounts to billions of dollars. It's a $1 billion empire. And guess what? They earned their money. But has Charles earned the money he has? The wealth is inherited. He hasn't. And still, he's asking for a pay raise. And he's getting a pay raise. In the midst of a cost of living crisis in the UK. And a man is saying, royalty is above celebrity. Oh, they're picking celebrity life. Is that okay? Like it's a crime against humanity. Why not pick royalty life, Harry? whereby you would watch your wife get called the N-word and smile for the cameras and be told to smile for the cameras because that was life in the royal family. Meghan told you that. Whereby she would be expected to give a photo of her son to those who call her son, the N-word, as Meghan said in the Cat magazine article, and be expected to smile. Prince Harry, even in his memoir Spare, he tells us of how the Harrys were angry because they felt shortchanged by Harry and Meghan, that they were not briefed immediately when Meghan was going into labor. And they called Harry and Meghan bad partners. And Harry wondered, how can you call us bad partners after everything you have done? After bullying my wife throughout her pregnancy, how can you call me bad partner? How? These abusers expect to be rewarded for their abuse. And Harry and Meghan, as I've said, abuse only drives them away. It doesn't bring them close to you. It only drives them away. So abusing them, it just doesn't work. It doesn't. It only drives them away. It's made them flee the UK, and to this day, they have not been able to get over losing Harry. To this day. Now that tells you a lot. That tells you so much, really, my fam. That tells you so much. It tells you a lot. And my family, Iman is just a sellout, my family. She's a sellout. She is a sellout. And it's so sad. It is so sad. One of the things I find so sad is seeing a person of color being used by this establishment, my family, by this media outlets, and also the establishment to attack another person of color. Being like, how dare you choose this celebrity lifestyle, my family? My family, today I was thinking, why is it that these individuals expect Meghan to put up with the abuse, to stand there and watch her son get called the N-word, just to be called a member of the royal family, just to be a royal? If you're okay with that, then find yourself a prince and put up with everything thrown at you. But don't ask Meghan to put up with BS, nonsense, and smile for the cameras. Don't ask Meghan, don't demand of her to watch her son get called the N-word and just put up with it. Don't ask Meghan to do that, my family. Don't ask Meghan to do that, my family. Don't ask her to. Nobody has any right to tell another woman to suffer just so you can get accepted by them. Don't tell Meghan that. Meghan won't do that. Meghan values and respects herself. So my family, now, thank you so much, TIWA, for speaking the truth and standing your ground. Harry and Meghan are winners. And the media don't want the public or anyone else to know that. So my family, here's what we'll do. We'll tell the entire world that Harry and Meghan are winners because they are winners. And this mere campaign towards Harry and Meghan has been a failure, and that's a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact, my family. My family, tell me your thoughts about what we have just discussed. I'd like to hear your opinion, my family. And also about seeing Meghan, of course, in the heart of Invictus Documentary. I want to hear your opinion on that, my family. Meghan also has a good voice, my family. So my family, tell me your thoughts about what we have just discussed. I'd like to hear your opinion, my family. Meghan, stand by your husband's side. Support your husband. And Harry also support Meghan. There are so many evil forces seeking to destroy what you both have. The love you have for each other. Don't ever let them succeed. My family, keep streaming and watching the heart of Invictus. You'll be able to learn so much. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. And support our wounded veterans. Love you always and forever. Hello, members of This Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.